We all want to feel and look great with as little effort as possible. So, how do we do that? I believe the most important thing in reaching this goal is the diet. There are not many bad things we can do to our bodies besides ingesting the wrong stuff. In this video, I want to talk to you about the ideal human diet. Is there one? How do we find it? Well, many people have come up with lots of different diets already. Fruit only, vegan, paleo, carnivore, and so on. Some say that eating a little bit of everything and diversifying as much as possible is the best. But this has always seemed counterintuitive to me. Why would we be able to eat everything? In nature, animals eat whatever they find. They don't go to supermarkets to buy diversified foods. I believe that the best way to find such answers is to look at what humans ate throughout their time on this planet. We have been on Earth for more than 2.5 million years, and we started out as hominids or great apes. For most of our history, we didn't have access to many varied foods as we do today. We adapted to the environment, ate whatever we could, and continuously evolved during this huge amount of time, just like any other organism. There is a method that can tell us exactly what we ate, the stable isotope analysis, which is used in paleoanthropology and many other sciences. This involves checking the stable carbon and nitrogen isotopes in the collagen inside the bones of different animals, and it helps us find out what they ate. If you want to find out more about this method, I will put a link down below for a more in-depth explanation. In our case, we will look at the ratio of nitrogen isotopes. The higher it is, the higher the animal is on the food chain, and the more carnivorous it is. Plants have the least. Then the herbivores eat the plants and concentrate that in their bones. Then the mesopredators come. They eat herbivores and concentrate it even further. And at the top of the food chain, we have the apex predators, the most fearsome carnivores with the highest values. This chart will show some examples of herbivores in green. Then the carnivores are higher in orange. But where are we? We were told we are omnivorous, a combination of the two. So we will be somewhere in the middle, right? Dead wrong. It looks like we, Homo sapiens, and our lost brothers Homo neanderthalensis are at the very top. We are the ultimate carnivorous predator on this planet, the kings of the trophic web. The analysis also tells us what we ate. Our favorites were mammoth and reindeer, but we also ate zebra, woolly rhinoceros, and wild cattle. In fact, we loved mammoth so much that we ate it out of existence. Now, do you see what all these animals have in common? They are all large fatty ruminant animals. They are specialized plant eaters that have a very different digestion from us. They are plant eating machines, very efficient at extracting plant nutrients and getting fat. They became the most nutritious food on the planet. Then the question is, why do humans eat so many different foods today? Because 10,000 years ago, the agricultural revolution happened. Men stopped being the hunter-gatherers they always were. They settled down and became farmers. We discovered an easier way to produce food in the same place. But most plants were very different back then. They were a lot more fibrous, had much less bioavailable nutrition for humans. And as we cannot digest fiber, we selectively bred them to be more suitable for us, to have more carbohydrate, to have more starch, more sugar, less fiber. They slowly became the fruits and vegetables we see today in the supermarket. But was this revolution beneficial? Unfortunately, this is not how evolution works. A mere 10,000 years mean nothing in comparison to the 2 million years of meat consumption and adaptation. Our bodies didn't have enough time to adapt to plants. And why would they? Meat is far more nutritious than any existing plant. Compare 100 grams of beef to 100 grams of any plant and you will see the difference is insane. Meat has everything you need, while plants have little bits here and there, most of which are not even bioavailable to us. So now you have the answer. The ancestral diet of human beings is carnivore, preferably the fat and meat of large ruminant animals. This is the only food on which humans can really thrive, be happy, healthy, and reach a really long age. Now, I know, you might say stuff like plants are good, fresh fruit and vegetables, fiber, study says this, study says that, my dietitian told me. But you have to think about it like this. Studies can be just wrong or not show compelling evidence. They can be stupid epidemiology studies that show a weak association at best, but no causation. They can be bought and paid for by big food companies that want to promote their products by demonizing meat. Can you believe that 100-something years ago, doctors thought that by withdrawing blood from a person's veins, they would cure them of most diseases? Doctors can be wrong, like most people. Studies can be fake. But Mother Nature and evolution are always right. Otherwise we wouldn't be here. And let me tell you that I was exactly like you. I didn't believe in it at first. After all, who in their right mind would eat only meat? No? But then I experienced some very annoying skin and digestive issues. I thought it made no sense to have them. Because I was very health conscious. I was eating well. I was exercising 3 times per week. No junk food, no soda, sleeping early. I was doing everything right. Did Mother Nature just make me broken? I couldn't accept this, and I started looking for answers. Eventually, I found the carnivore way, and my body simply healed itself as I gave it its desired fuel. I became the beautiful hunter-gatherer I was always meant to be, and I will never go back to a standard diet of today's society. Try it yourself, try it for a month. Eat only fatty meat. What do you have to lose? Stay wild and beautiful, my friend.